Hi, this is Brandon from BnR Tackle. Today we're going to talk about the brand new to the market BnR Tackle soft bead system. So the BnR Tackle soft bead system is a soft pliable bead, unlike the hard beads that are currently on the market. You see here is a 12mm bead in the 4 colors we currently offer. There will be more colors coming to the market rather quickly for this system. The BnR Tackle soft bead system has 3 distinct advantages over the kind of traditional hard beads you see on the market. The first advantage being the texture of the soft bead more closely replicates the texture and the feel of an actual egg that the fish sees in the water. The second being the soft beads, when fished with a hook that adds a little bit of mass, are neutral buoyant, so they actually match the look of the egg that the fish are used to seeing. And the third feature, which we'll show you here when I rig, is the easy way that you can change colors and sizes on the water as you're fishing. So how do you rig a soft bead system? That's what we're going to talk about here. This is a leader we have here. This is a number 1 Gami. You can use kind of a 1 or 2 based on what you're looking for. There's people starting to use kind of the wide gap hooks, a little thinner wire, are becoming popular. Each pack of BnR Tackle soft beads will come with bobber stops and what we call these little sleeves here we call bead sleeves. And so first thing you do is you take your leader. You want to install your bobber stop, so slide it through the wire, give it a tug, and you got a bobber stop on here. The kind of traditional location, most commonly used location for the bobber stops, the location is 3 fingers above the hook. So you see right there, there's the bobber stop, I got 3 fingers and I got a hook. At this point, you take your bead swivel, or your bead sleeve, this little sleeve right here, slide it over the line and down onto the bobber stop. And at this point you can either tie your leader on or you can thread a bead first. For this instance we're going to assume that the leader is now tied on to your main line and to your bobber. So let's start out and say we're going to use a red bead first. So we take the red bead, we thread it over the hook, you identify where the hole is, you kind of slide it a little bit, rotate it so it doesn't tear the rubber, you slide it onto the hook, and then you want to moisten the stop and the bead sleeve just a little bit, and then install the bead onto the bead sleeve by kind of rotating it as you go here. You see now we have the sleeve installed into the bead. And then if you want to hide your stop inside the bead, you can kind of suck it up in the bead as you see here, and then you have it like that, and then you're ready to fish. So say you fish for 5 or 10 minutes, you know somebody just got a really nice fish on a pink one or cerise one or a creamsicle bead. You're like, I want to switch beads. So with traditional hard beads at this point, you'd have to cut your line, pull the bead off, unpeg the bead, pull the bead off and put another bead on. With this one, all you have to do is take your bead, pull it off the end of the stop, off the sleeve, pull it off the end of the hook, take it off the hook, put it down, grab your second bead. Let's say we're going to use a creamsicle bead. Grab your creamsicle bead, thread it on, over the hook, back onto your stop, over the top of your stop, and back onto your bead sleeve here we see. And that shows you just how simple and easy it is to change bead colors on the water. These beads are currently available at bnrtackle.com and fine retailers everywhere. We'll have new colors coming out kind of as the season progresses. We currently have 10 and 12mm sizes. What you see here is the 12mm sizes. And to recap, the soft bead system's 3 advantages are the texture and the feel, neutral buoyancy, and the quick change system. Any questions? Let us know at bnrtackle.com.